welcome back to Satisfactory. We got episode 27 today. What we're going to start with is some updates that we've made. We're over at the oil factory right now, but we'll go over any minor updates, and then we're going to complete phase 3. That's kind of the objective for today. Let's see. Also, we're going to pick up. There's a Mercer sphere over here. Yeah, we'll get into all of that though. The support has been awesome for this, so thank you for that. And let's do our Q creant for the day, because those have been fun, I think. Let's do, being that it was just Valentine's Day. Hopefully everybody had a great Valentine's Day, and it's kind of a holiday. What is your all-time favorite holiday movie? I'm gonna go with mine. I'm gonna go for Christmas Vacation. So it can be any holiday. But what's your favorite holiday movie? Christmas Vacation with like Chevy Chase and all that is just my favorite. Every Christmas, that was a go. We watched it at least once every Christmas. So I think that's my favorite one. But yeah, let me know what your favorite movie that has like a holiday bit to it is. All right, so let's go on first with some updates. Oh, also, I'm going to collect this Mercer sphere here. Before I do that, I'm going to put in... I did collect one sloop, so I'm going to put that in, that clip in real quick, just so you can see the dialogue.
Are you a temple?
If I had a body, it would be a temple.
You have no body?
I don't think we're on the same line here.
You see lines where there are curves, shallows where there are depths, consume our blood.
I will continue gathering data, I suppose.
All right, so that was just one, and I wanted to grab that for research, but I think everything keeps spawning over here because of this. So let's get this real quick. We get any dialogue with that one? Doesn't look like it. All right, so with updating this, I do have more power coming in now. Until we've got 2 more refiners, or 1 more. Yeah, 2 more refiners, I think, since last time. And then we kind of added over there to that corner. So same setup, but it's all wired in and over there. And then, of course, I kept the fuel pipes as orange. I guess that's kind of the flow color. I was thinking about changing them to white, but I don't know. We'll see. So we do have more of these. And we'll get to the factory bit in a second. Look at that speed. So I really like the idea of creating max stuff that we can, and then having an overflow. So we're just having a little bit more overflow, which is creating more coupons. Otherwise, everything else over there is the same. And then I did start on the actually making this look like a factory. You can tell I took down that, and I've got more work to do, but I do have, and I'm going to save it before we do that. This one hasn't crashed us yet, but you never know. So yeah, so we got a little airfield over here, which is very similar to the other one. I know somebody made the comment, I probably could take a couple of those off and it would have less chance of crashing my game, which I might do. It's so fun. All right, so over here, I don't think too much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most everything over here is still the same. Oh, we could have, hold on. I'll show everybody this. Yeah, so you can pet him. You'll get a trophy for it if it's the first time you've done it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, yeah. And then over here... So don't mind those couple bits. I've just been doing a little bit extra to get my phase complete, but I think this is looking pretty good. I think that looks solid. Got a nice look to it. Here's the update with the belt. So Actually, I probably should show the other side first. So when things come in, right, they're going to go around. Basically, this is a big old merry-go-round. And then here I have stuff that goes up to the top, right? So anything that comes through, if something needs to go up to the top, it'll come up here. Otherwise, if something gets pulled that was in the assembly line to come back into the front of the assembly line, it does that. And then, so I have the overflow here. The big thing is right, like I like the overflow thing. I like always having coupons being made. So I set up our right output here and our right output here to incorporate anything that would have gone through that has gone through once. So if something's gone through once, it should get caught by one of these two and sent over here to be turned into a coupon, right? Our awesome sync. So that's kind of how I did that. I haven't had any issues with it. It keeps the belt moving so far. But yeah, if it does get backed up, then I'll be able to like kind of like just look and see where it got backed up and fix that quick in case I forgot something. But that has worked really well for me so far. So it's basically a big merry-go-round and then a split to get stuff high and low. And then when it comes through this side, I have a high and a low that will merge together, but it also has an overflow output. So I like that. I like that. So far, that's been working. And yeah, the one thing is like you're not just putting overflow, you're putting specifics on there. So that way, if it does get snagged up here, it should send it away and it should keep the line moving. But we'll see. We'll see if it has any kinks in it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So now that we've gone over all of our updates and whatnot, let's get into the actual episode. So we're gonna do phase 3. So I have everything done. This was insanely handy, by the way. Having this with the output multiplier and it working harder made things go way faster. I think that's at this point of the game. I think that's like a need. All right, so I do have our 100 things in here, so let's get those going. Then we can complete this phase and see what kind of new cool things we're gonna have to kind of organize and set up and play with. So I think that'll be fun. And then yeah, we'll probably spend the rest of the episode like looking through them and maybe making a game plan. And then also to give everybody any tip suggestions. That would be cool. Oh yeah, we got to think of a nickname for gaming with distractions, because I was telling them in the comments. So I don't call like anybody by their first name. Like I don't call like Walnut or Brick. Like that's not his first name. So you know, like it's always nicknames or last names. So that's kind of how I like to do it. I usually do like 4-letter or 5-letter quick terms as like a last name or a nickname, right? Like that's how I got Long. It's like part of my last name. So anyways, that's yeah, we got to think of a cool nickname for him, or maybe he has one, and then we can go with that. All right, so I think that's it. We got everything ready. Let's configure. Let's load her up. Oh man, I'm pumped. This is one of my favorite parts of the game. I like watching this. Yeah.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 3 project part shipment is finally ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 3 will be completed and the main body will be constructed. You should know how this works by now. You'll get access to Tiers 7 and 8 in the hub.
Hover
In
pack.
fact, perhaps you should just go look at the technologies
Nuclear.
there yourself.
Oh man. Hover
It's
pack
all laid
aerial
out so
transportation.
that even a monkey could understand it, so you should have no issues. Speaking of which, I don't think you need a reminder about project parts. Instead, I will be providing some interesting facts. Did you know the average pioneer succeeds at saving the day? Did you know the average pioneer knows how to optimize pipe throughput? Did you know the average pioneer stays late at work because they care about humanity? Anyway, I thought you might want to know more about your peers. Good luck in Phase 4.
That's awesome. All right, here we go. Yes. Well, I want to get a good view. Oh, there's a sphere right there too. We gotta get that one. Wait, it's not the best view. There it goes. Oh, that's cool.
Phase 3 of Project Assembly completed. Fixit's predictions indicate pioneers should generally reach this point faster with above average results, but we should all adjust our expectations according to the situation. It is understandable. The pressure and complexity will only increase from here, so be sure to take on Phase 4 with efficiency
Oh,
and
man.
competence.
It's gonna get tricky. Alright. So we're looking bigger and better. Pretty cool up there. Looks like you can almost see like stuff flying around up there too. Like maybe it's just the moving parts of that thing. Okay. Super cool. So we need 500, 500, 250, 100. I bet those take like just oodles of stuff to make. Oh, hold on. Let's go to our little, one of the ones I've been doing a little test on here. Okay. Oh, I should make that. Do you need a gas filter? Fabric, coal. Yeah, I'll make one of those between episodes or something. I forgot about that. Okay, so I don't see it on here, which is interesting. No. Okay. Well, let's go look at our stuff and see what kind of progression we have here. This is always a fun part. I gotta do those yet. Which I probably could quick. I have most of the stuff now. Let's look at what we got here. Ooh, bauxite refinement. Man, okay. Oh, let's see. Dissolved alumina. By the way, I'm gonna say aluminum. I know overseas people say aluminium. But I'm gonna go with aluminum. All right, what do we got here? Dissolved alumina extracted from bauxite can be further refined into aluminum scrap for aluminum ingot production. Okay, is this gonna be a whole thing where I got to make maybe a whole nother factory for this? Packaged alumina solution. Yep, so that's definitely a liquid. So it must get sent into a refinery, I'm guessing. Got the scrap. Then we can make the ingots. What is this? High heat conduction, thin lightweight, highly durable. Sheets, ooh, aluminum casing. I definitely need those. Then we got bauxite. Okay, we already got quartz. All right. That one's pretty cool. Oop. Yeah, hold on. There we go. All right, the hover pack. Oh, buddy. Let's see, what is this the aluminum stuff? Yeah, okay. Hover pack sounds awesome. Wirelessly connects to nearby connection. Oh, where's the enemy connections power abilities for power consumption? Huh. Interesting. Okay. I don't know. I mean, we got the jetpack. I'm sure it's probably kind of cool. We'll have to see. Ooh, that's a good one. Hazmat suit. Okay. That definitely makes sense. Control system development. Okay, we already got sulfur with sulfuric acid, batteries, radio controls. And here's some of our things. Oh, look at that. So there's... it looks like this is a new thing. Blends fluids together. Okay. So that's got all sorts of fancy stuff to it. Oh, then we can do drones. Transports available input. Back and forth between its home, port, and status. 9 inventory slots. Fuel type. Then we got a drone port. That's cool. So we can drone stuff back and forth? Oh, man. Oh, here we go. Here's a big one. Nuclear power. Yep, uranium. Cell. Power made from uranium ore. Radioactive. Fuel rods. Uranium waste when consumed. Okay, yeah, so we gotta have like a thing for the waste now. Always generates power at set clock speed. Interesting. That looks super cool. Obviously, we're gonna do some of that. Okay, what do we got here? Advanced aluminum production. Holy cow, what do we got here? Well extractor. Ooh. Collects research. Okay. Oh, buddy. Got all sorts of... We got that. Ooh, nitrogen gas. There we go. And then fluid tanks. We can make the better fuel. Cooling... Oh, man. This is going to be... a step-by-step process, that's for sure. We got turbo motors. Ooh, we got a new miner here. That's pretty handy-dandy. Definitely seems like we're going to have to kind of go in order. Thermal propulsion rocket. Oh, that's part 8. Okay. Then we've got particle... Non-fissile uranium, isotope 238, plutonium in the particle accelerator. Holy crap. Alright, well we have, that's another one of the things we need. Matter, pressure conversion cube, copper powder. Oh, here's our particle accelerator. Holy cow. Ah, man. Power usage is extremely high and unstable and varies per recipe. All right. Well, we've got some work to do here. I guess let's try to do a couple of these little things, and then we'll kind of start touching on the aluminum. One of the things I did want to look at. Wait, where was it? I think it was this one. Yes. So I need 100 of those. Dang it. I don't think I had that ready. I did not. Alright, let's see here. I don't think those are too crazy to make. Yeah, I need some of that stuff. We got lots of that. Yeah, let me grab some of this stuff. I know this is kind of a nightmare, but we'll eventually get to fixing this stuff too. All right, let me go. We'll make this, and we'll get everything set up, and then we'll bring everybody back. All right, before I forget, let's go grab this Mercer sphere over here, and then I should have everything set up, so we should be able to just run a few upgrades here. Very nice. No dialogue there. Okay, so let's drop that bad boy off. And then let's get into some upgrades. First, I want to start over here, and then we'll get into more of our hub things. Okay, let's start the research here. A power augmenter. Okay.
Power augmenter unlocked. Summer sloops naturally harvest.
Harvest.
Yes, harvest energy from distant sources and distribute it locally. The power augmenter supercharges summer sloops by feeding it local power, increasing its harvesting range and efficiency, and thus power output. Basically, the more power it's given, the more it provides.
Do not loop the loop organ. It will shred and tear and unravel the threads. Many temples burned.
Good to know, that confirms that hypothesis.
Interesting, and then I don't know what this is. Alien power matrix. Intricate condensed matter matrix used to enhance the output of the alien power augmenter. Create a human-made summer sloop. efforts. The alien power matrix cannot sustain the extra-dimensional energy connection on its own. However, can effectively stabilize the energy stream of the summer sloop. Interesting. So I'm guessing... Yeah, here we go. Holy crap. All right, well, we won't be doing these today. Power based on the total amount of power on the attack. Oh. Smearon technology is somehow able to extract power from the summer sloop by blasting it with energy. Interesting. 10 of those, though. Yeah, that's a lot. We don't have any right now because we just used that one for research that we did have. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. Let's look at some of these. We got our signals here, which we probably won't do much on with right now. Kind of just have the back and forth train at the moment.
Milestone reached. Train signals placed on train rails can control and improve train behavior. This helps to avoid events where multiple trains attempt to occupy the same physical location. For information related to earlier train events, please refer to your employee non-disclosure agreement.
Okay, there we go. Directs the movements of trains. Block signals can be placed on railways to create blocks between them. When a train is occupying one of these blocks, other trains will be unable to enter it. Okay. Pass signals, advanced signals that are especially useful for bi-directional railways, complex intersections. Function similar to block signals, but rather than occupying the entire block, trains can reserve a specific path through it and will only enter the block if their path allows them to pass through. Okay. So if we get more trains going, then we'll definitely have to play around with those and kind of figure that out. That seems pretty cool. Also pretty pretty advanced. And then we've got blueprint upgrade, which I haven't really done much with yet, but pod launch. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta wait for the pods. I forgot about that. All right, our pod is back. But yeah, long story short on everything out there, I am still considering ramping that up and then putting everything underneath the logistics floor. That'll take some time, and I haven't had enough time to do it yet. It's working now, so it's fine. Plus, I kind of wanted to see what some of these new things are going to be. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to skip the blueprint for now, just because of that whole time thing. But here we go. Now this will probably give us the last half of the episode, time to play around with some of this new stuff here. I got a feeling we're going to have to do an aluminum factory or something.
The Blueprint Mark II improves upon the Mark I in every dimension, except for the metaphysical ones. This improvement was made available due to complaints from pioneers about other pioneers not being capable of managing their space efficiently. We listen to pioneers, always.
You know what? I definitely just did the blueprint one anyways. Sarava. Alright, well after that debacle, that did give me some time to go grab some stuff for... make a couple gas filters. And then it looks like... I guess you just keep them in your inventory. Yeah, okay, so it is, bottom left kind of attached to it already. Alright, cool. Okay, so... before I made an oopsie. I was so excited to get into like the whole bauxite and aluminum thing. I just wasn't looking at the screen. All right, here we go.
Milestone reached. Bauxite is refined into aluminum products via a multi-step process. Considering your past achievements, you should have the minimum required skill to overcome these new production challenges.
A lot, though.
If it helps, many others have done this before, so if you fail, someone else will eventually succeed.
Nice. All right, so we're looking for bauxite, and then we can start getting some of this stuff coming in. I got a feeling this is just going to be a whole nother separate thing, and we'll Transport stuff back and forth. I'm not quite sure yet, though. Let's see. Let's see first how far off we are. Is there anything else I wanted to do before we really get into that? You have some weird... I got some alien protein on me. Let me just get rid of that. And then maybe we'll head off and do some exploring. Oh, you suck. Do I need extra of that? I don't know. We'll see. Alright, let's get a bird's eye view of what's going on here. Yeah, this whole thing, it's just meant so that extra resources, instead of just sitting there, they go into the overflow awesome sink. Right. Alright, what's gonna allow here? We get a good, nice, quiet spot. Alright, so... There we go. Please be close. It's not looking good. I have a little sliver there. Oh, there's one right there. Okay. What's a pure one, too? We got pure, normal. Alright, so let's mark you. That way. Man, I guess we are gonna need like a miner and all that stuff. I can probably build things over there. We'll take a look, see, and see what it all entails. Because would that be? Is it just a regular miner? I would guess. I'm not too sure. Well, we're definitely about to find out. The speed. All right. It's a ways up there yet, huh? Ooh. Ooh. This might be our first, maybe we'll get some drone action going. I think that might be kind of fun. Ooh, what's that? Been down there? I feel like I have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have. Right. Just a little cave. We're going into the bad area. That sucks. Stuff is vicious up here. Ah, man. Yeah, I think we're going up. I think we're going up. Well, yeah, definitely not going down. Is that a spot I can, like, get to over there? I think so. Come on. Will we make it? Yes, we will. Maybe. Okay. Yep, I think this is going to be our best bet. We can. That's. Got lots of ammo on me, so yeah. Yeah, the red area is definitely not as nice. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Been playing for a little bit. Aha. Oh, yeah. Some baddies around here. Oh, there's where we're looking to go. Whip. Excuse me, Betty. Bam. Yeah, they're vicious. They're all over the place. There's one more, right? Where'd he go? I heard him. There he is. Oh, bad. Take that. Use that alien protein stuff. Okay. So here is what we are looking for. This is a pure one. As far as building a factory goes, I mean, there's water right there if we need water. Not quite sure. Let's see. How do I want to do this here? Yeah, if we put up a miner. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's how we want to do it. So we want to get bauxite sent to something. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? Let's do. I guess let's get up our little things here. Let's get this started a little bit. You're just gonna sit on that rock, aren't you? I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm not keeping stuff up anyways. Yeah, so we wanna. I don't know what we want to do. Let's do. Need two of those little guys. I guess we should have probably looked at some things first. You know, like, let's see. Yep, so here's where our aluminum casing is. So we're gonna need aluminum ingots. Okay, which would require a smelter. Ooh, wait, where's our... No? How do we make aluminum ingots? Smelted from aluminum scrap, which is refined from an alumina solution. Used to produce specialized... Yeah, okay. Aluminum ingot. Of course it doesn't... I can't see the thing down there. So would that go into... refinery, maybe? Yeah, here we go. Let's see, can we further retire scrap for aluminum ingot production? And then here's our scrap. Okay. So if I put... Oh, it takes coal too? Holy crap. This is gonna be a whole ordeal. So what am I... So the bauxite goes in here with water. It's water. Okay, and then that'll make solution for us, which we want to combine with coal. And that'll make scrap. Okay. All right. I think we're starting to put it together. That's aluminum casing, so I'm not too worried about you yet. Oh God. Let me just figure out what the heck I'm doing. Okay, so We will want one of these eventually. I might have to clear some space out. Let's do. We do. What else would we be looking for here? Here's those sheets. Okay. Is it? I'm just kind of throwing a bunch of things down here, but I'm trying to find. Oh, you combine. Oh man, this is a lot of moving parts. Yeah, this is indeed a lot of moving parts. Okay, so the water, that'll come up over there, which gets sent to another one, which makes scrap, which we combine with that to get aluminum ingots. So 100%, I'm gonna need, I wonder if we do a factory here, and then we can do the whole drone thing. Wonder if I can get that set up. That'd be pretty nice. Surprised nothing's attacking me with a yellow thing right there. Alright, well. Do we want to... God, the other thing is, it's not very even here. But if I clear a lot of this stuff out, I think we can get a... I think we can get a glimpse of what we're maybe looking to do here. Get all this crap out of my way. I think some of this stuff I gotta blow up too. There we go. We're making a little progress. It's gonna show me this one anyway. Ah, man. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be quite the adventure. Yeah, I guess this is about as flat of an area as we can do. Wonder if we want to go. We want to set it up kind of going this way. There's some flat space there. Alright, I know that's annoying. See if we can get a better view. Yeah, I wonder if we can do it in this whole area. I guess we can just expand it out as needed. Yeah. All right. Well, let's start prepping all this stuff, I guess. I think first we need to do some foundations. Try and get all this crap out of the way. Kind of see what we got going on here. Maybe I should have made those cluster ones. I don't know if these are going to be an issue. We can always blow them up later, I guess. Beautiful. It's so fun. All right. So let's do our miner, which will have I guess, do we want our output going that way? Oof, this is gonna be tricky. Maybe we have the output going that way. We'll get the water flowing up from here. I just don't know if I want to waste all of this space. But I just don't have enough. I don't have much to build there. But if I build that way, I can kind of clear out a bunch of that, I think. Okay, yeah, let's try that. So if we do here, here's our global snappy point there. Do we like that? It's not too bad. I want to build that way. So maybe just like right here. Yeah, I think that'll do. Of course, I put you in an interesting spot. Okay. Yeah, I guess let me know kind of how you guys and gals set up your aluminum bits. I feel like it's going to be quite a bit. Yeah, I kind of just keep stuff straightish there. Yeah, I guess we can. Then we'll send our mining operation over that way. Of course, that's not straight. Straight would be. Let's lock that. Okay, how's that? That looks better. All right. I might put those like over here for now. Enough. Alright, so we'll probably do like we have been doing with the, we'll probably just do a little bit of a rough setup to kind of get started. And clear some of this stuff out. Really like the explosives. I have quite a bit of them too, so I'm not too worried about using them up, I guess. Let me just clear out this pathing in front of us. Any excuse I can use to blow stuff up is always good. Works really well too. All right. So that's kind of our center bit. So we do want to kind of expand this way a little bit, I guess. That's not absolutely necessary, but make it even a little bit. All right, so you're gonna be making stuff. What's the other stuff we're gonna need? So coal. How far? Oh, that's my bad. So there's some right there. It's impure, but where did the other one go? That one's a little further away. That one's a normal one. I guess I don't know how much we're gonna need for sure, but at least we have. So we have a coal spot, so we can pretty easily port coal into here. So what was it that we need to start with? The refinery, right? Let's see. Nope. Bum, 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 bum. You are a pain in the butt. Let's just get this straight the way we want in here. That's straight. straight enough, I guess. It's kind of at a weird angle. Yeah, I want to make sure it's kind of good off the get-go. So this is where we could... Yeah, actually, right there should be pretty straight. Little guy in the way there. And we can always adjust. Obviously, we'll adjust stuff later, make it look better. What else are we gonna need? We're gonna need power over here. Now that is kind of a pain in the butt because our power is nowhere near this place. So we might have to run. I wonder if we can run power lines from here over, or even power lines from there, and just cut across here. A lot to think about. I think it's going to give me a lot to do kind of off camera. I'm going to try to get some of this stuff set up. But we can at least get it started. So this will be our first thing. So we're also going to need a water pump. And then this will go straight into... so there'll be like another refinery like right next to it. Here you go. Man, I love these things so much. It's just so fun. Yeah. I can make quite a bit of them, so. All right. So that'll feed into another refinery. Can you line up for me? And I think we'll give stuff a little bit of space until we kind of figure it all out. Now you're gonna produce the scrap. So that stuff's gonna get sent into a refinery. I'm running into grass. No, that's all right. We can always raise stuff like when we're. We can always raise stuff like when we're redoing it. Fun every time. I know I'm not getting the resources from it, but I don't know. I just got to do it. Yeah, there's gonna be like a hill there. That's okay. Alright, so you're gonna feed into a foundry. Not a. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me line up one of them. Okay, so that'll give us our ingots. Oh, that's right. I wonder how close quartz is. That's gonna be another thing we need. Alright, we do have some quartz down there. Some over there. Ooh, that's a ways. Let's go check this out quick. And we're kind of starting to run out of time, so we'll have to wrap her up here pretty soon. Oh god, that quartz is gonna be like way down there, isn't it? Oh, it's right there. Well, we might have to mine one of them and do a look at that stuff. Do a elevator up. think it's just going to be it's quite a bit closer than our other stuff. Yeah, I think that might be our easiest solution. Okay, so that'll take care of the ingots. And then what can we turn the ingots into? I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. Let's see. We could turn the ingots into aluminum casing. Okay, so that'll be one thing. I'll just put that like right here so we kind of remember we need a constructor. Did we do an assembler yet? Let's see if we got any assembly stuff. And some of this stuff I'm gonna just ship back too. Yeah, so like we'll ship some stuff back, and then that'll be more to get into that main line, which would be a little annoying. Otherwise, I'm shipping stuff here, like those copper ingots. Unless there's copper around, I guess I could make the whole thing here. We did that. Let me look at the package real quick. So we could package up the stuff and do things at home. That would be another option. And then the last thing we got to look at is one of these. All right, so I don't see a use out of those yet. All right, so we definitely need all this stuff. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Interesting on how we set it up. It's gonna be a lot to set up, but I think it'll be kind of fun. Oh, it's just gonna be. I might call the episode here just because I kind of want to sit on it and think about, do I want to kind of do just the, like, do we want to just do the basics and then send stuff back to our base? Or do I want to try to bring in, like, everything here and then just ship the final product back to our base? I'm kind of leaning towards that. And then, like, then we can kind of see if the drones and all that work. What else would we... So we would also need copper. There was... I think that was a copper... Oop, nope, that's me, sorry. Okay, so there's copper there. There's a bunch down there. I kind of messed that up. So the copper's not too bad either. We could get some copper rolling in here. And yeah, maybe we can just do everything here. I'm gonna need some power lines to get over here. That's for sure. Which, I don't know, I might just do a straight shot over. I could just start them from there, just head east with power lines till I got to here. So I don't think I want to. I don't want to set up like a whole power thing for just this area. I don't think, because that's. Then we got to look for oil. Yeah. So I don't think we want to do that. I think I might just get some power lines over here. Oh, holy cow! Holy cow! Slightly overwhelming, but I think we'll figure it out. So I'm going to leave that all here today. And again, if you have any cool tips on aluminum and what you like to do, let me know. Otherwise, we are pretty far away from our place, so I'm thinking we're going to do a whole aluminum factory here and try to get everything made here and then ship final products home on the drones. I think that'll be kind of fun to play around with. But again, let me know. Otherwise, that'll probably be next episode. We'll do like a rough setup here of the aluminum factory. I think that'll be pretty fun. But until then, check out the link for the Discord in the description. A lot of fun stuff going on over there. Otherwise, with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Go out there and be a good person. It's not that hard, and I will see you on the next one.